Hello again, my friends. Welcome to how the other side live, unless you live in this side. Look how beautiful this is. We're going to take a little walk through the West End and see what their Christmas festivities are like. We've seen the Glasgow Green, we've seen George Square, which is off limits, and we've seen St Enoch Square. You've got Oran Moor there, which is a beautiful big venue. Does food and live music. We'll have a look at that. We'll head all the way down. I'm really curious to check out what Ashton Lane looks like. Is it going to be more beautiful than the places in the East End and the South Side and the city centre? Let's find out. But look how beautiful that looks. The light is fading though, so bear with me. For any kind of wibbly wobbly picture quality, just bear with me. Where the picture fails, the patter will make up for it. Well, perhaps not, but there is Bovine Meats and Wines. That looks nice in there. Look at that. Just want to give you a little quick glimpse. Oops, it's locked. There you go, glimpsing through the window. Look how beautiful that looks. Atmosphere. Big wooden tables for your Christmas parties and so on. Right, hope you're all doing well, my friends. It is quite a mild day in Glasgow. Quite rainy, but atmospheric. They got a very kind of festive feel in the air. The West End is a little bit quieter than the city centre. A little bit more tame. Let's see how many tote bags we can spot in the space of 10 minutes. Now what is this? Plan, provide, project. Protecting people, protecting properties and places. This is to stop cars going up. So must be having some kind of Christmas market thing here. Crowd guard it's called. Wow. We have to do this here. You know you're in the West End when you have a Waitrose. It's called Somewhere by Nico. That is a restaurant. Looks very Christmassy inside. Let's just have a wee look at their Christmas tree. Oh, the door's heavy. Look at that, that's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful big red boat on the top. Oh, the heat when you walk in there. No expense spared. So that's Somewhere by Nico. You got a Waterstones over there. When I was in there last time, I seen Kevin Bridges. He was looking for his own book. Talk about narcissism. You know what I mean? Wait till I get my t-shirts made up. I'll be wearing them to my bed. Old Salty's Italian Kitchen in Chippy. Looks nice over there. But where we want to head to is just a minute down here and to the left. We will see the look that guy gave me there. Mate, I'm talking to myself and I've got a camera. It's not a big deal. But to the left, actually, do you know what? We'll go in through the back entrance. Oh, Mason. We'll check it out for the back. There's somebody getting a wee parking ticket there. Oh dear. Not good. That's a nice wee shop, isn't it? Napier's. Medical botanists. Wow, oh look at this, look at the atmosphere there. How nice is that? Oh, that's beautiful. You can feel the heat of the light. Now this is Creswell Lane. Oh, look at this. Now is this no Christmas? You'll get Cafe Andalus there, which I've been in before. So we won't pop down, even though I'm tempted, because it is very inviting. As you can see, the lanterns. A couple of moths flying around about them. There's a little gallery, the arcade in there. Oops, I'll tell you what, it's very slidey at the moment because there's so much rain. I've seen many people slide about in the city centre and I've slid on my arse as well. Nearly did the splits. Wee coffee place there, Koju. What is this? It's an arcade. Wow, let's head up here, independent shops upstairs. Let's check this out, my friends. Wow, the moth is back. Shops are open. Oh, look at this. It smells lovely. Massage places. Love it. Lovely creaky floorboard. You can't be at a creaky floorboard unless you're trying to sneak your girlfriend or boyfriend at your family's house in the middle of the night. There we go. I just want to take a wee quick stop in places. Don't want to spend too much time in any one place. It's not about that. That's the wrong direction. Is it? Aye, this way. On. Hold on, where am I going? I've went the wrong way. Come it. Looking for Ashton Lane. Wow. Right, we'll head up this way because I can see smoke and steam coming out of a vent there, and that's why we're here. We're here for the atmospheres. Yep, this is Ashton Lane coming up. I'm going to run because it looks dodgy. Look at that poor dog. It's got arthritis in its back. I'm a master of detecting physical ailments in animals. See it? It's got arthritis in its spine and its legs. So this is Ashton Lane coming in from the side entrance. We get the ubiquitous chip. There's the Glasgow Cinema up the top, which is beautiful. You walk in, it's very traditional, smell of popcorn, and films that are maybe a little bit less commercial. You've got a vodka with a big beautiful beer garden. It's heated. Little Indian store, which is very small. When you go up the stairs to you open the door and you realise you're sitting in somebody's living room. You've got the I can't even read that. That actually used to be the Little Indian up there. I think it's now gone actually. The lights are a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. It seems like they should be an awful lot brighter, but there's a beautiful big Christmas tree there, real Christmas tree. The gardener bar. Everywhere's quite quiet, but it is a Monday at about, I don't know, about 6 o'clock at night, half 5. There is the Glasgow Picture Theatre, which is beautiful. Look at that, very traditional. Next to your Innocent Gun, rotating doors. The Grinch, Die Hard 1 and 2, excellent Christmas movies in play. Love it. Atmospheric. They're very Christmassy here as well. So that's your Brell, which does food and drinks. And your Innocent Gun Brewery tap room. But everything's very quiet, so we're going to head back out and we'll turn left and head down Byres Road, the heart of the West End. So far I haven't seen any tote bags yet, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good about that. I don't feel out of place. I was going to turn around the corner and there's going to be 6 people with tote bags. What do you see? It's Ashoka, that's what it is. It's an Indian restaurant, Ashoka. Looks quite nice. There is the little pub, or the wee pub. It's a wee pub, I think it is in here, which I've been in before and had a pint. Staff are amazing. It is very, very small though. Literally the smallest pub I've ever been in. That's it there. The wee pub and the chip. You can see how small it is. It's literally the bar there. A couple of seats. You can go upstairs, I think, though. There's a little Hanoi bike shop, which is actually a restaurant just down there. I found that many times. The lights aren't on in it, so I'm not going to go down because I want to capture the atmospheres. Now, as you get to the subway station, there's always more, no matter where you are in any kind of modern city. That guy, look, hose on him. I don't know if you've seen that there. I want to shout, that's some size of hose you've got there, mate. But I don't know if that's a crime. Your bin looks like John McCririck. So there's some amount of construction going on in Glasgow at the moment. An awful lot of roadworks and pavements getting done, which is good. I suppose it needs done. But it just seems to be everywhere, particularly in the city centre. And all the pinch points outside train stations, slowing us all down for our progress. Frantically try to get to our day jobs that we don't like. Frantically try to buy presents that people won't like. But it's the thought that counts, isn't it? And the thought and the fear of all the debt that accumulates at the beginning of the year. Anyway, sorry, I don't like to be negative. There's tenants established 1884. I'm assuming they mean the actual beer, not that pub. The Tenants factory in Duke Street, as far as I'm aware, was established then. Much smaller environment at the time. Now obviously it's a big massive steam billowing factory in Duke Street. So you've got the, is it the Strathclyde University or the University of Strathclyde? I always mix it up there. Beautiful big Harry Potter style building up there, lit up all red at night. We did videos there before as well. So we'll continue on here. Tinderbox, another generic coffee shop, which is fine. You've got a motorcycle or a scooter in the window, that makes it better. Santa Lucia Deli. Now, at the very beginning of the main channel, which was about a year ago, I came here dressed as John Wick, sober as a judge, wasn't drinking at all at the time. Just took 6 months off drinking because it was a way of saving money and focusing. And I went into every single place here dressed as John Wick. Had a wee laugh with the staff, filmed in them, captured atmospheres, and it was amazing. It's the first time my face was ever on camera on the main channel. I try and keep my face off camera as much as possible on this one, purely so you get the first person perspective, like it's you that's walking and you've got an annoying YouTuber in your ear rabbiting on. But look at this, look at the atmosphere in there. I walked in there as John Wick and I fell down that step. But it's nice, isn't it? I don't know what's going on there. Can you see that? Wow, amazing. Aye, slammed that door on me there. Don't want to go in, mate. Nice Christmassy scene there. Your candles and your lighting. So what's your thoughts on Christmas? Is that a good time? Is that a stressful time? For me, I love all the coziness and I love the atmospheres. But I don't like all the rushing about and the stress and the selling to people. So I'm taking a wee year off that and I'm going to show you what the city centre's like with all that in place, where everybody's rushing about and stressing. And then I'll show you the relaxing side of it, the beautiful atmospheric side of it, the little campfire, the little tea. We can sit and do live streams and talk. So I'll show you both sides. Look at that building. I don't know if you can see that from here. It says mathematics on it and it's got all the equations, like it's a big chalkboard wrote on it. That's nice, that. I like that. I've never ever seen that before. My son would love that, I think. It's just a bit different, mathematics and statistics. And it's a very kind of chalkboardy coloured building. And they've got all their equations on it, which I understand none of them. Has anybody drew a bobby on it? Not yet. Right, how many minutes are we on? Right, okay. I'll take you just down here a wee bit, have a final wee chat with you, and we'll move onwards. But I very much appreciate you for watching to this point. As I say, nothing's scripted or planned. So that's how sometimes it's 80% silly waffle, maybe 20% me actually honestly expressing. But it's no easy, is it? It's no easy being a human. Trying to use words. But anyway, look at that. That building's on its last legs. You can imagine the life and the atmospheres and the families up there hundreds of years ago. And now just left to fall apart so that they can build some cheap student accommodation and toilettes at a high price. Glasgow's history is being erased. You know, they took our language as Scots. They called it the Great Scottish Enlightenment. They took our land, they took our trees, and now they take our history. Where's the culture? Where's the communication of the history? Where's the maintaining of the language so that we don't speak in a native tongue, or so that we don't have a native tongue, at least in history. Because I don't know how to speak. Is it Gaelic? I don't even know. But anyway, I'm just going off on a rant. I just like, do you know what I like? I like if I go to Amsterdam, it feels different. If I go to Portugal, it feels different. It looks different. It sounds different. It smells different. I don't want everywhere in Europe and everywhere in the UK to just be the same. Holland and Barrett, vape shop, bookies, train station. You go to somewhere else in Europe, it's just all the same. Just another way of extracting your money. Just another way of creating fear and boredom so that you stay in the house, watch Amazon Prime and talk about your favourite TV shows. We don't want that. You want the adventure. You go to, when I went to Amsterdam when I was 18, no for anything that you think, just for an atmosphere. And everything seemed like a different planet. The cobbled streets and the neon lights and the smells. Everybody dressed different, everybody looked different. And I loved that. Do you know what I mean? It's nice when things are different and there's contrast. We get to learn about ourselves and history there. There's your, is it Sears pizza? Looks lovely. Atmospheric, that's nice. Do you know what I mean? Be atmospheric places. Kimchi cult over there as well. And a wee donut place too. Oh God, it's so slippy here, honestly. But I thank yous all very much. I had to squeeze a wee rant in at the end, didn't I? But I know some of yous understand exactly what I'm saying. But thank you so much, my friends. What do you think of the West End and the atmosphere for Christmas? I think it's quite nice. We'll check out Partick in the city centre. We'll do all these other bits as well as it goes on, and hopefully we get some snow. But I hope you're all okay, and I hope to speak to you very soon. All the very best.